Hi and welcome to Budget Model Railways, and today we're looking at what I gave a little teaser for a while ago, which is this train set N-gauge model railway. So this is using this, which is the Pico ST300 starter track set. So the idea is you can just buy this and that's the track, that's all you need. So when people ask me about what's the track list, what do I need to get, etc., the big advantage of these is all in there. And then the drawing there was what I did on Any Rail, the free software track design, just to make sure it would all fit, just to make sure it will go on there. Now I then got lucky, one of my wife's relatives is moving house and he's chucking out a load of old timber, and there's this old door. It's old-fashioned chipboard, so it's not going to warp or anything. And with a little bit of sawing, it comes out at 34 inches or 86 centimetres by 22 inches or about 55 centimetres, so it's not big. So it really shows the advantage of N. And the reason it's going to work so well, it came to me the other day, it's effectively an inguinal siding with a loop. So the idea is that primarily I'll use it as an inguinal siding puzzle because I've got the two sidings here, and this operates then as a very long siding, which gives you a lot of advantages, and you'll have a very big head shunt off of this side. But it means that when I've done a bit of shunting, I can watch a train go around. I don't need to do anything else. I could add a siding in the back and all this sort of thing, but I wanted to do something that just uses the parts of that pack, ST300. Now I was quite lucky, I managed to get mine second hand, a bit cheaper because it was missing a few bits out of the pack that don't matter. But it's ideal. You can get yourself a bit of board, and then you simply buy the track pack, and then that's everything you want. So for beginners, it's ideal. It's set track, so it goes together really well. You do need to take a bit of time, just making sure you get the fish plates in properly in the track level. Make sure it all lines up nicely before you start fixing it down. What I do is I start at a fixed point, which was the straight along the front, do a couple of half curves, and then make sure it's all going to fit. I haven't used the clips they supply. Doug soldered me some droppers there off the back, but it only needs 2 wires, and then you can go into those 2 points. Another little thing, put the oval at a slight angle because that stops it being quite so train set like where the track runs along the front, and it gives a bit more space in the corner where I'm probably going to put a station building and a platform along here. The back seam will run sort of 2/3 along the back so that the loco disappears out, and it's a nice compact little layout, which is what N gives you. Doesn't mean you've got to run small locos, so that was Doug's Father's Day present to me from Train Tracks. That's one of their Bo Japanese electric locos. £60, £4 carriage. I keep looking at the UK stuff. It's £100 for a second-hand Class 14, £130 for a new one, or I can have 2 of these, directional lighting, all-wheel drive, all-wheel pickup, goes around first radius curves. It's worth pointing out this is the first radius curve version, ST300, not ST301, which is the second radius. Or if you had more room, you could do that. And if you're doing UK outline, you're probably going to have to, because they won't take first radius as easily. But the Kato stuff, nearly all of it will go round first radius quite happily, and it's a lot cheaper, but you can run what you like. So there you go. So that's the idea. I'm going to work on this a little bit. I haven't got any ideas at the moment for scenery too much. I know this is going to be a goods yard and a station, but I'm going to put some thought into it. The ballast mat is just roofing felt. It's an off-cut. The building you can see behind the green doors is a very expensive cabin that we had 5 years ago, and the roof leaks. So me and Doug, before the weather turned, got up there and replaced all the roofing felt, and this is an off-cut. Now, it's not a cheap way of doing it if you've got to buy it, but nearly always somebody you know will have done something, and you only need a very small off-cut to do a loop like this, because you can use the track as a template to cut it. I didn't get on with ballasting the track. It's caused me all sorts of problems on the layout that I have ballasted. The set track is very reliable, so I'm not going to play with it. I think in N, especially on this darker colour, it looks just fine. So there we go, and there will be a bit more progress on this, and I'm still working on my micro layout that goes on my motorbike. That got taken by motorbike on Friday to Sompting Club, 30 miles each way. All I did was broke one forklift, and that was it, and that's because I put something in the box, so it fits in the top box. That layout's come along. I've done a lot of the scenery, and I'll do some more videos. For some reason it's not been very popular, which is a bit of a shame. Hopefully this video will be of a little bit more interest. So there you go, beginner's layout, really nice and simple. set track of track, piece of board, bit of ballast mat, and that'll do nearly everything you want really in a nice compact model railway. Yes, you'll have to change the locos at the back if you want to run a passenger train or a different loco, but so what? You can still run whatever you like in a very compact little space, and you can shunt all evening. The guys at Something loved the shunting layout I did. I found it very addictive, which it is, and this will be a nice little addition because you'll just be able to watch your train go round when you finish doing a bit of shunting. So as always, let me know what you think. Hope you enjoy the video and speak to you again soon.